Man, Salt Lake's great. I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. But now you're moving here, you don't know which neighborhood you want to go to. So today we're going to talk about where to live in Salt Lake and every neighborhood you need to know. What's up, everybody? Nic DeSeelhorst here, your Salt Lake realtor, talking about all things Salt Lake. And today we are diving deep into that neighborhood statistics. We've got a massive valley called Salt Lake, and you're curious about what neighborhoods to move to, and I'm here to tell you some of the neighborhoods you really need to know about. So when you're looking at the Salt Lake Valley, you're going to notice how I-15 really divides it basically right in the middle. You've got the east side and you've got the west side. Historically, the west side is that more up-and-coming, more affordable area of the valley to consider. If you're looking more in that southwest valley, you've got places like Daybreak, Harriman, Bluffdale, South Jordan, Riverton. All those areas historically have just been really huge swaths of farmland are now being developed into really beautiful master plan communities. So a neighborhood in that area, Daybreak, I do talk about a lot because it's a really family-oriented neighborhood. Beautifully master planned. It's got density, it's got the townhouses, condos, single family homes, beautiful multi-million-dollar single family homes, affordable townhouses, large water courses that you can stand up paddleboard on. There's some pedal boats, kayak. You can do a lot of different things in that area, and there's some beautiful shopping, restaurants popping up in that area. It's just becoming a really cool place to move to and grow a family. You have maybe heard that Salt Lake's baseball team, the Bees, are relocating to Daybreak, so that's going to be a really cool addition to that area. And they're doing some amazing things for transit going out to Daybreak with light rail. So yeah, Daybreak is a really good area to look at in that kind of southwest corridor of the valley. Some other areas you're considering if you're looking to be more on that east side of I-15, that is the most desired part of Salt Lake. Anything east of I-15, you're going to be paying a premium for. So really looking at that median home price, $550,000 and up. $550,000 is going to get you a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, really a fixer-upper from Draper, Sandy, Colwood Heights, Holladay, South Salt Lake City, those kind of areas. Those are all east of I-15. Draper is one of those, similar to Riverton, South Jordan, Daybreak, and Harriman, historically farm land now developed into very, very large multi-million-dollar houses. So Draper is a really affluent neighborhood. So if you're looking for, you do want a little more land, you can get a really large house on a bigger piece of property and find some amazing views of the whole valley. If you're up near that Suncrest area of Draper, you've got some amazing views from up there. In between Draper and Sandy, you've got this amazing recreational park that runs through it called Dimpledale Equestrian Park. You can ride horses there. It's beautiful. It's really hard to find horse property on that location. So if you are looking to build a dream house with some horse property to ride right out your back door, you'll be hard pressed. You'll be waiting for some time to find that kind of property. But currently you do find a lot of amazing homes, some beautiful neighborhoods. You're looking in that $700,000, $800,000 up to $1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million home in those areas, Sandy of Draper. And then you've got Colwood Heights. Colwood Heights is a beautiful neighborhood below the resort. So below Big Colwood and Little Colwood Canyon, you're going to find the Colwood Heights area. You'll see at the mouth of Big Colwood Canyon, there's a massive gravel pit that's been there my entire life. And you've got about 7 to 10 more years of pulling out the sand and minerals and things from that gravel pit to develop roadways, concrete materials for homes and infrastructure. At that point, it will be master planned into an amazing urban center. So you're going to have multi-use condos, living, commercial, transit hub, hotels. It is a huge area. So Colwood Heights is a really great place to either have an investment, so put an investment, have a rental. They do cap the amount of rentals you can have in the area. But if you get a single family house there and you want to live there, it's a really great place for commuting up to the canyons and see some amazing sights, hikes, skiing all throughout the year, as well as once that gravel pit gets developed, it's going to seriously increase your property value. So it's a great place to consider buying a home. Then you kind of dip down a little bit, still east of I-15 into Holladay. There's some massive, beautiful, historic, old tree growth. Some really big trees, tree-lined streets, Again, that's, people like Donovan Mitchell, a lot of the big basketball players will buy homes in there because there are some gated communities and really large lots, really beautiful homes, more like estate homes with these massive old growth. I mean, they're not proper old growth, but really big old trees that look gorgeous in the fall, springtime, winter. It's just a great place to live. So Holladay also has a really fun new within the last 5 to 10 years. So downtown Holladay has a really beautiful master plan downtown where they redeveloped the entire area, and it's really cohesive. 3 Cups Coffee is really beautiful in there. Mint Sushi and tapas kind of restaurant, really good. Taqueria 27. My wife really loves the Amy's Boutique in there. She gets our Christmas chocolates around that time of the year there. So Holladay has a really beautiful downtown that can be walking distance to a lot of amazing homes. You are going to see that price increase from like $1 million, $1.5 million for a single family house. You can get like an $800,000 home, similar square footage, 3,200 square feet, 4 bed, 3 bath, but it's going to be a major fixer upper for that price. There are some really cool condos if you want to just downsize into a condo living in that proper downtown Holladay area. You've got that amazing Harmon's grocery store. So good place to either downsize into or grow your family if you have that high level income to afford a home in that Holladay area. Then we move kind of into Mill Creek. So Mill Creek has some really funny boundaries. It is the farthest east to west city neighborhood of any cities within the Salt Lake Valley, and it's got a really cool master plan going in currently. You see when you're driving down through Mill Creek, you see a lot of the Mill Creek Commons. So that's one of the newest developments. It's a really cool roller rink that you can skate around on in the summer. Turns into an ice skating rink in the winter. They've got food trucks, music, so it's a really fun date night if you are looking for something fun to do with the family. And in the summer there's a really cool like splash pad, and again just the food trucks, and the skating scene is really fun. That corridor is going to be their heart of their new Mill Creek downtown. So it's going to be a really amazing whole new development of multi-use buildings, commercial, living, condos, apartments, restaurants, shopping, all kinds of really cool stuff. And they also have some really amazing pedestrian oriented development going in with some green space, some trees, some grass, some parks. So that's a really cool place to consider if you're looking to move and really invest your time in an area. So 5 to 10 years, that'll be fully developed and be an amazing place to live. And then we really get into the heart of downtown Salt Lake City. You've got South Salt Lake, you've got Salt Lake City, you've got Sugar House, you've got the avenues. Those are all on the cooking pot of Salt Lake downtown. When you think of downtown, these are the areas we're talking about. So in this area, we've got some really amazing parks. You got Sugar House Park, you got Liberty Park, you've got City Creek hiking area, you've got the entire shoreline trail that you can bike and walk and hike along, and those neighborhoods are all sparse throughout the neighborhood. The neighborhoods you really want to focus on in that area is Sugar House. It's one that's really talked about a lot. It's beautiful, has some really great restaurants and places to eat and walk around. So you've got the 15th and 15th neighborhood that's got like Thule Bakery, Sweetly Gelato, Caputo Sandwich Shop, and just King's English, one of my favorite bookstores in the entire area. King's English, really old historic bookstore that's just beautiful. It's really fun to sit down or pick a book and go walk around 15th. There's a bird refuge in the area. Again, you're really close to Sugar House Park. So that whole 15th area is kind of like Liberty, Wells, Yale Crest neighborhood, and it's a really, I think, number one in the most desired neighborhoods in Salt Lake Valley. So you are going to be spending $900,000 on a house you need to fix up. $1 million, 1.1 for a pretty small, older Tudor home. If you want something bigger, like me and my wife are looking for like a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, over 2,000 square feet, get a garage, have some yard. You're looking at least $1.5 to $2 million home in that area. Similar with the avenues, you're going to see similar prices and similar neighborhood culture, community feel. The avenues has some really amazing markets throughout the summer for makers markets, people in the area who have their hands on pottery, and they're artists and they do a lot of cool things for the community. So you're walking around that area, again, some cool restaurants and just a beautiful area. One of our favorite restaurants, Cucina, is fine dining in the evening and a small deli just during the day. So really great handmade pastas, handmade sandwiches, antipasta, appetizers. They got some really good baked goods, cookies, lemon bars, fudge, brownies, those kind of things during the day, the deli. And then you've got that American style fine dining in the evening, and the menu does change seasonally. So really great kind of local taste of Salt Lake, of the vegetables that are growing in the area. Wasatch Community Gardens, these kind of places that harvest vegetables and provide some of their produce to restaurants like Cucina. So amazing spot. The Avenues, Liberty Wells, Yale Crest area, Sugar House, those are some of the best neighborhoods in Salt Lake. This is just a taste. I'm just giving you a glimpse. I could go on and on and on about all the neighborhoods in Salt Lake, but those are really the top neighborhoods you're going to want to pay attention to in the coming years. Right now, growing into the next 5 to 10 years. If you buy a home there, you will not be sorry. So again, that's Nic DeSeelhorst's take on the neighborhoods you should pay attention to, the areas you want to live in Salt Lake. I love you all. If you do like this kind of content, please do like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so that you're notified when my new video drops. I really appreciate the engagement. I love connecting with you all. I do answer all the questions in the comment section, so please do engage, and I will see you guys on the next one. Love ya. Peace.